with the introduction of new battle point system in Battlefront 2 came a new type of soldier. This is being referred to as a reinforcement. So far we only know of a few, being the Clone Jump Trooper, the B-2 Super Battle Droid, and Death Trooper. It's been speculated that the reinforcements can vary from map to map or be part of the unlock leveling system, giving us the ability to customize which reinforcement we want to bring into each map. This brings up an interesting question. Which reinforcements do fans want to see in the game? So I made a list of a few ideas that I personally would like to see either in the final game or as part of one of the DLC seasons. Let's jump right into it. Starting with the Separatists, we have the Droideka. A lot of people have already been asking all the developers on Twitter about the Droidekas, and there's not been an official response yet. But the Droidekas would be totally awesome in Battlefront 2. With their shields and powerful blaster pistols, that would be definitely a ton of fun to play and would really change up the battle. Another cool option would be the Commando Droids. Commando Droids are a more tactical battle droid and are greatly more lethal. They carry a vibro sword for close quarters melee attacks and could be equipped with stronger blasters or even a powerful sniper as seen in the Clone Wars. Finally, the Magna Guard. These droids can come with different kinds of weapons. They are sometimes equipped with electro staves, as seen in Revenge of the Sith, or could also use heavy rocket launchers like in the Clone Wars. This could be part of the customization system, allowing us to pick which weapon we want to spawn in with. Moving on to the Republic. The Clone Commando would be an excellent addition to the Battlefront. The blaster that's most associated with them is the DC-17M, but as seen in games like Republic Commando, each trooper could have drastically different equipment. This could also fit in the customization system very well, allowing us to completely customize the commando we want to spawn in with. Another good idea would be the ARC Trooper. These troopers could spawn in with akimbo blaster pistols, like Captain Rex in the Clone Wars. They could also have a star card that gives them a radar because of their rangefinder, similar to what we saw with Rey in the E3 demo. Next, the Empire. Although we saw Imperial Guards in the first Battlefront, they were more of a cosmetic option. They are missing their iconic force pikes as seen in the films. They also have vibro swords underneath their robes that could be used in close quarters situations, or like in the first Battlefront, they could carry T-21 blaster rifles for longer range combat. An interesting choice would be the Imperial Sentry droids. These droids have powerful blaster rifles, but besides that, not much is known about these gigantic droids. DICE can make very creative decisions about this and could create very powerful droids to see on the Battlefront. For the Rebels, I really had a hard time of thinking of anything that was really worthwhile. I'm sure they'll have a jump trooper like the clones, but besides that, the best I could think of is maybe Wookiees? This would also work with the clones as seen in the trailer, but Wookiees in the original Battlefront were on the Rebels' side as one of their classes. And besides the usual honor guard or maybe a Bothan spy, the Wookiees are the only standout trooper I can really think of that's different than a normal trooper. Now to my favorite option, the First Order Riot Control Trooper. The Electro Riot Baton, as seen in Force Awakens, would be an interesting addition to the Battlefront. These troopers also have a shield and blaster as well. Maybe these could be equipped using the star cards. Another option would be the First Order Flame Trooper. We saw these in the beginning of The Force Awakens. Flamethrowers would really change up the gameplay because nothing like this currently exists in either Battlefront. Although I'm not quite sure how they would counter this for balancing purposes unless you just shoot them from far away. With the Resistance, I ran into a similar problem like I did with the Rebellion with not many really standout special forces. Perhaps, they could just use Wookiees again, or they'll probably have honor guards or something similar to that, or jump troopers. Hopefully DICE can think of something more interesting for the Rebels or Resistance by release, or maybe in the seasons. Hopefully we'll see something more interesting in The Last Jedi that they could add into the game. That's all I got ideas-wise, so if you guys have any other ideas, I'd love to read them down in the comments, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Battlefront video.